What's up, Lake Life viewers? We are back at the airport. Where are we going today?
Indiana.
Well, going to Chicago.
We're flying into Chicago.
Flying to Chicago, but then getting a car.
Final destination is Indiana.
Final destination, Indiana. Why are we going there?
My parents' 40th anniversary was earlier this month, so we're going back to celebrate.
Kind of fun to go see family, celebrate anniversary. I don't know how much we're going to vlog today. It's kind of a travel day, but we'll vlog what we can.
What we can.
So we are in Chicago, just got our rental car. We did not get a Chevy Impala. The last few times we've rented, that's what we've gotten. We got a Kia Sportage, nice little mini SUV kind of car. We are going to drive to Indiana now. Well, we're gonna get coffee first.
Breakfast.
And breakfast, and then we're gonna drive to Indiana. So you know you're in Indiana when rooms like this exist in houses. So last night was actually pretty great. We went to a reading of James Joyce's Ulysses at a place downtown. And then actually we went to bed super early. We were really tired from the flight. So we went to sleep. I don't even remember what time, but early. Got up early today, and we are about to drive 2 hours to Michigan to see Sherry's grandparents. Let's go to Michigan. It is an absolutely beautiful day in Indiana today. Last night was kind of sprinkly, a little bit rainy. Today looks perfect. So this is Daisy. Daisy, Daisy, are you hiding your face? Are you shy?
She knows.
Daisy, do you not want to be on YouTube? Daisy, YouTube.
Daisy.
Daisy, YouTube. Well, maybe we'll get to see Daisy's face later. Daisy, YouTube. Now I'll be able to get Daisy to look at me. Daisy. Daisy, Daisy, you want a treat? Yes? Do you want a treat? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, it's so exciting. Here, have a treat. Okay, and I run away. So if you follow our vlog, you know we had to start our day with Chick-fil-A.
Here we are, entering Michigan.
Welcome
to Pure Michigan.
Pure Michigan.
Does it look pretty pure?
Looks much more purer than Indiana.
Sure.
So this is one thing that I absolutely love that we just don't have in Alaska. This is Marshall, Michigan. We just stopped here to grab lunch. And look at this, is like the perfect little main street, like all-American town. I don't know. Since I wasn't like raised in this kind of locations, this stuff is such a novelty to me. Like, I love places like this. So we're going to eat at this place called Schuler's because the sign says that it's been in business since 1909, and our thought is anything that is terrible would have not been in business for that long. So let's give it a shot. So it's super nice in here. Apparently this used to be the old bowling alley that was below the hotel. So here's kind of the history. A hotel or inn has occupied this site since 1870. This is where the Exchange became the Johnson House in 1892. And I've got to say, Sherry, what'd you think about the food?
Delicious.
It was delicious. Great place. So, if you ever find yourself in Marshall, Michigan, is it Marshall?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so. The Schuler Inn was great. All right, so I don't think we've vlogged anything in the last couple of days. So,
Kind of terrible.
we're kind of terrible. Quick recap, yesterday was Father's Day Sunday. Got up with the church with Sherry's parents, went out to lunch at like a kind of like a root beer stand. Had like coney dogs and burgers and chicken sandwiches and stuff. It was great. Then we went to a pool, a friend of Lisa and Eric's. That was awesome. Got to just sit and read and hang out and just kind of do nothing for a few hours, a couple hours I guess. Then last night we grilled steaks for Father's Day and corn on the cob, watched Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Just one of those family days. Everyone was together for a lot of the day, and it was
good day.
It was a good day. So that's what we did yesterday. Today is Monday. We just had lunch at Chick-fil-A. Of course we did. It was delicious. And now we are going to do a little bit of antiquing as we head to Syracuse, Indiana, where we have a lake cottage rented for the next few days. Again, more family time at the lake. Try to vlog a little bit more. Been doing terrible, but that's...
We're supposed to get thunderstorms tonight.
We are supposed to get thunderstorms tonight.
Hopefully we do, and we'll vlog that.
That would be amazing if we got to see like a real Midwest lightning thunderstorm. That'd be cool.
Super awesome.
So, trip is going great. The whole time my wife has lived in Alaska, She's always said, you Alaskans don't know what real rain is, because we don't get like a lot of rain.
This.
So,
we don't get this.
Holy poop, there was lightning. Sorry. So, this is the hardest I've ever seen it rain. Like a huge thunderstorm, lightning storm coming through. I am so unbelievably excited, but
we're also hydroplaning, so that's
we're just also hydroplaning on water. Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
Size hail. Source radar indicated. Impact. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs. Siding increasing. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m.
What? So we have pulled over, and there's another car behind us that pulled over as well. Like,
can't see to drive.
Can't see to drive. There's like tree limbs and branches in the roads. This is crazy.
It's a bad one.
Whoa.
Torrential rain, they called it.
I don't know what that means. Bad. Like, so we just wait?
Yeah.
They said like 1/4-inch hail, potential damage to cars. What? Where are you from?
Great.
This is crazy. Look at this whole tree is falling over. Oh my gosh, like split right down the middle.
Behind the backs until I say go. Ready, set, go.
This is Adam fishing. I think he doesn't really know what he's doing. I think Adam caught a fish.
Are you kidding me? He took
the whole
thing.
He took the whole thing?
The lure's gone.
Well.
So once again, we are vlogging from the car, of course. We have officially left family. We are just about to leave Indiana, actually. We're gonna spend the last day in Chicago before we fly home. Sherry, how was the trip?
It was good.
It was a really good trip. I got sunburned. I got to play the role of Uncle Adam quite a bit yesterday, swam in the lake with the kids, had water balloon fights, just an absolute ton of fun. But now we are heading to the Windy City.
We're supposed to get some really nasty storms tonight in Chicago.
Yeah, they're saying like the storms tonight could be as bad or worse as the storms a couple days ago we had, which is crazy to me because that storm seemed absolutely terrible. But the clouds are looking pretty nasty as we get closer to the city. So let's go to Chicago. So we just checked into our room at the Hyatt Regency here in Chicago. Give you a quick room tour. Here's the bathroom. Wonderful. Even comes with a free toilet, shower, you know, all that stuff. Hi, Sherry. You look pretty. 2 beds, not necessary, but that's what we got. Pretty typical hotel room. Very nice, very clean, very modern. But here's what I love. Skyline view of the city. You can actually see that there. That is Navy Pier sticking out. There's the aquarium right there. There's the lake. So the room, super modern, super clean, pretty nice. The view, pretty great for Chicago. Good job, Hyatt Regency. That's 2 thumbs up. So we were going to go out and enjoy Chicago, but the storms we're supposed to get are on their way and actually starting to arrive. I don't know if you can see this. It is raining so freaking hard outside. So we bought some popcorn. We bought some candy bars. We're gonna order some deep dish pizza, get in our pajamas at 4:30 in the evening, and just enjoy an evening in our hotel room. So this is our view from the Hyatt Regency, looking, I think, west towards downtown Chicago skyline. You can see lots of lightning. We're hearing lots of thunder and have been for the last half an hour or so. The football match at Soldier Field tonight, well, soccer, sorry, has been canceled. They've evacuated the stadium. There's tornado watches and warnings going on all over the place. There's been tornadoes they've seen in areas around here. Over here is Lake Michigan. been seeing some crazy lightning over there. There's thunder, if you just heard that. This is pretty unbelievable to watch. Whoa. And so we're getting our morning in Chicago started. We have, I don't know, I think 12 hours till our flight leaves. So probably 8 hours till we need to start thinking about going to the airport. And we are starting. I'm getting a blueberry muffin. Sherry's got coffee. And what'd you get? A brioche, lemon, and cream cheese, kind of Danish. How is it?
It's good so far.
Yeah? You ready to have a fun day in Chicago? What are we gonna do?
Don't know yet.
Do not know yet.
We're gonna go see Walt Disney's birthplace.
We are gonna go see Walt Disney's birthplace. We're super excited about that. We might go to a museum, might walk around, we'll see. So we are here at the Field Museum in Chicago. About to go in. Sherry, you've been to the Field Museum before, right?
Several times.
I have been one time before, but it's been years and years.
We used to come in school. It was like field trips.
Those are much cooler than my field trips. So let's go check out the Field Museum. We are walking in. And here we are. And of course, this possibly the most iconic Field Museum piece. This is Sue, the T-Rex. And of course, we come all the way from Alaska. And one of the areas of the museum we're most excited about is the Northwest and Arctic peoples section. Basically, this is home. Tatanka. I will say the dinosaur exhibit at the Field Museum is one of the coolest museum exhibits that I have ever seen. Ooh, Triceratops. Look at how awesome these are. So these are the lions of Tsavo. And I'm not sure if you know this, there's a movie that I absolutely love called Ghost in the Darkness. And these are the actual lions from the movie. The lions were hunting men. Pretty awesome. So now we are in the like Discovering Egypt exhibit. So we're in the ancient Egypt area looking at mummies, things that have been saved and rescued from tombs. So we're done with the Field Museum. We are back in our rental car. We are going to Walt Disney's birthplace. What do you think of the museum?
It was great. It's always great.
It is great. There is so much to see. We did not even come close to seeing the majority of it even. But awesome way to spend a day in Chicago. It is one of the best museums I've ever been to. Now let's go see Walt's house. So right here at the corner of Palmer and Tripp Street in Chicago, we have the birthplace of Walt Disney. In 1893, Elias Disney built this 2-story house. This is pretty awesome. They're redoing it. It's actually going to turn into, I'm not sure, like a museum, I believe, or something like that. The Center for Early Childhood Creativity and Innovation. You can check it out at thewaltdisneybirthplace.org. So something super cool just happened as we were walking away from the Walt Disney birthplace, the house. This guy comes up and he hands us this flyer for Creativity Days at the Walt Disney birthplace happening on Sunday. He's like, hey, have you heard about this event? We said, yes, I have. I saw it on the website, but we're from Alaska. We're just like here for a few hours. Just wanted to swing by. Huge Walt Disney fans, huge fans of Disney in general. And so when we learned he was from Chicago, we had to come see like the house he was born in. Walt Disney was born on the 2nd floor of that house. Well, anyway, turns out this guy is like the local, he's like the manager of that place. Like the owners live in California and he is like the local, I don't know, the guy who manages and handles all that. He talked about like Roy Disney coming by that house and seeing everything and getting to meet him, because Walt was his great-grandfather, or grandfather? great-grandfather, that's right. You know, Dick Van Dyke will be here on Sunday as part of these creativity days. So basically the house is being turned into like a museum kind of place for local kids in the neighborhoods to come, like kind of a, one of the things I liked that they said is kind of the creativity center for local kids. It's a free community, the Center for Early Childhood Creativity and Innovation. And I loved it because the guy talked about like wanting this house to kind of be sort of like a beacon for kids in this neighborhood. He said this neighborhood, just as it was when Walt was born, is kind of a lower income, you know,
below the poverty line.
Below the poverty line kind of place. And so if they can create a center where these kids in this neighborhood can like catch a vision of what could happen, right? Like get an idea that they really could change the world, that this guy who built one of the biggest empires in our entire world came from the same streets they did.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. So we talked with him for how long? Like
probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
10 or 15 minutes. It was so cool to get some of the behind the scenes stuff. Anyway, Walt Disney Birthplace, you've got to check it out if you're in Chicago. They're almost done with it, and we cannot wait to come back when it's finished.
Yes.
So one more Disney fact, this church right here, just, I don't know, a block or two from Walt's house. This is the church that the Disneys went to, and actually, Elias Disney, Walt's father, named Walt after the pastor of that church. Elias was actually like a deacon or an elder at that church, and the pastor's name was Walter, so he named Walt Disney after the pastor of that church. So awesome.